The Story of Ravensshade. The village of Ravensshade stood at the edge of the moor, where the land dipped into bogs that swallowed sound and scryer alike. Few outsiders ever lingered there, for the air was always thick with crows, and at dusk their wings blackened the horizon like storm clouds. Yet the villagers lived quietly, bound by an unspoken rule: never step beyond the stone markers after sundown. Ellen, a young shepherdess, had always followed the rule without question. She had heard the stories of those who hadn't how. Their voices would sometimes return on the wind, faint as whispers, though their bodies were never found. But one autumn evening, her favorite ram wandered across the line of stones, bleating pitifully into the thickening mist. Against her better judgment, Ellen followed. The moor changed at night. The grass turned brittle and grey, and pools of black water glimmered where none had been before. Shapes moved in the fork, not quite human, not quite beast, keeping just out of sight. The ram bleated again, and Ellen saw him struggling in the mire, sinking inch by inch. She ran to pull him free, but as she grasped his horns, a voice spoke behind her. "You shouldn't be here." She turned and saw a figure in a dark cloak, pale as moonlight, its face hidden. Crows perched along its shoulders silent. The stranger lifted a hand, and the box stilled, letting the ram clamber out as though the ground had hardened beneath him. Ellen clutched the animal close, her heart racing. "Who are you?" she whispered. The figure tilted its head, and for the briefest moment she glimpsed its face her own, but older, eyes shadowed with centuries of weariness. "I am what becomes of those who linger," it said softly. "Go back while you still can." When she blinked, the figure was gone, and only the flutter of crows filled the air. Trembling, Ellen carried her ram back past the stone markers. She never spoke of what she saw, but from that night on, she kept to the rules more strictly than ever, though sometimes, when the dusk mist curled across the moor, she swore she could see her older self watching from the fork, waiting.